YoungBoy's homie Lil Pap was charged with killing JayMoney and ended up taking a plea deal. Lil Pap still claims he wasn't the shooter, and JayMoney's homie Fredo Bang also said that the cops got the wrong dude.
Police make arrests. They be wrong. A man ain't do that.
YoungBoy kept dissing JayMoney.
Cops always do that. They never want to get credit to nobody.
Remember smoking weed with your
that
little
man
brother?
in there smoked him and got away with it. But y'all know this. What he got to tell
us?
He did
some foul shit and had sex with my...
What's up with the gang? You already know we back with another video. Shit, we about to react to the downfall of NBA YoungBoy, one of my favorite artists, if not my favorite artist. You feel me? Let's just see what they talking about. Shout out to Hip Hop Daily, you feel me, for the video. Let's just get right into it.
NBA YoungBoy had one of the craziest runs in rap history, but today we're breaking down the wild story behind the shocking downfall. In April 2024, the news broke that YoungBoy's crib in Utah was raided by the police. YoungBoy was on house arrest out there while he was waiting for his gun case to go to trial, but the cops claimed he was still breaking the law even though he couldn't go anywhere. The cops raided his crib and booked YoungBoy on over 60 charges for possession of controlled substances, weapons, and way more. The cops said he was running a large-scale prescription fraud ring, where YoungBoy and his homies would call in fake prescriptions using real doctors' names. YoungBoy talks about going to rehab before, but apparently it didn't work out because he was allegedly hitting up pharmacies to get lean with fake prescriptions. It's not clear how long it's been going on or how many drugs YoungBoy and his team actually got though. According to the cops, everything fell apart when a pharmacist got a call about a prescription, but the phone number didn't match the real doctor's office. When doctors call prescriptions into pharmacies, they have a lot of info they gotta give to make sure it's legit. YoungBoy and his team allegedly had the doctor's info somehow, and they were allegedly using it to get drugs from a bunch of different pharmacies in the area. What's wild about the situation is that YoungBoy or somebody in his crew allegedly called the police about the prescriptions. They used the name Gwendolyn Cox and called the sheriff's office about the situation. When the officer started asking questions, Gwendolyn Cox couldn't even give basic info about herself, and according to the cop who talked with them on the phone, Gwendolyn sounded as though she was a much younger male from the southern states. Police also claimed that one pharmacy got suspicious after YoungBoy allegedly called them to fill a prescription, pretending to be a doctor, and said the word asked instead of asked. The situation got worse for YoungBoy after some of his family got caught picking up a fake prescription while they were driving YoungBoy's whip. The cops called YoungBoy after they arrested his family members, and YoungBoy allegedly dry snitched on himself and told the cops that he knew about the prescriptions. The drug case is bad enough, but YoungBoy's dealing with an even bigger legal situation right now. Back in 2020, YoungBoy was shooting a music video in Baton Rouge when the cops rolled through and arrested him and 16 other people. The cops found guns, hydrocodone, marijuana, and Xanax at the scene, and YoungBoy got hit with federal charges over the situation. YoungBoy was free for a while, but in March 2021, he was arrested in LA. YoungBoy tried to do the race and run away, but the cops tracked him down with a police dog and booked him on federal gun charges. YoungBoy's been locked down in Utah for 2 years, waiting for the trial to start. At first, they were going to keep him in jail till the trial and wouldn't let him out on bail because of his criminal record. But a woman named Kyrie Oliver, who was YoungBoy's teacher and mentor back in Baton Rouge, testified that she would keep an eye on him if he moved out to Utah. His legal team thought moving YoungBoy to the middle of nowhere would keep him out of trouble, so the judge agreed to let him out on house arrest with strict supervision. He bought a crib he called Gravedigger Mountain, and he's been there every day and couldn't even walk past his driveway without his ankle monitor going off. Being on house arrest in the middle of nowhere like that had a major impact on YoungBoy. His legal team asked the judge to let YoungBoy out so he could record in the studio and said, being confined to his home and unable to complete his employment obligations has led to great anxiety, depression, loss of weight, and sleep. It also looked like some good things were happening because of the house arrest though. YoungBoy started hanging out with Mormon missionaries who were coming to his crib. At first, he wouldn't let them in, but then YoungBoy started kicking in with them and said, I wanted help very badly. I needed a friend. YoungBoy even said he was going to get baptized when the house arrest was over, and he opened up the video for his track, High Haters, with a quote from the Book of Mormon. YoungBoy also started the Stop the Violence movement while he was on Gravedigger Mountain and said that getting locked down on house arrest was the best thing that ever happened to him. YoungBoy started thinking about his music too, and he told Billboard, look at the shit I spoke about. Look at the shit I put in these people's ears. Man, I feel very wrong about a lot of things. How many lives I actually am responsible for when it comes to my music. A lot of people gave props to YoungBoy for the Stop the Violence stuff, but not everyone believed he was actually changing. Joe Budden called the whole thing cap and said he didn't believe a single word that YoungBoy told Billboard.
I don't believe one fucking word of any of it.
This nigga, you know what he did?
I laughed every time that shit popped up on my phone in the black and white, looking at the fucking snow with the nice clothes. Get this shit the fuck out of here.
Then YoungBoy clapped back and told Budden, don't try this at home. YoungBoy made it sound like he was gonna start changing his music too. But that didn't happen, and he's still dropping tracks like We Shot Him in His Head, huh? Where he raps, left your partner dead, huh? We shot him in his head, huh? DOJ invested me, I'm caught up with the feds, huh? Hold on, boom, Young put him on the news. Saw a video, ain't moved. I told him that I'm out my mind. I'm a fucking fool. YoungBoy was supposed to go to Louisiana to fight the gun charge he picked up in 2020, but he decided to plead guilty instead of taking it to trial. The judge sentenced YoungBoy to 2 years and 3 months in prison. But YoungBoy's lawyer, Bradford Cohen, said YoungBoy could probably get out in 12 months. But besides the prison time, YoungBoy also has to serve 5 years on probation. Hopefully he'll keep his head down and not pick up any more charges after he gets out on probation, because violating that could send him to prison for way longer than 2 years. Even though YoungBoy only got a couple of years for the Louisiana gun case, the cops in Utah hit him with another felony gun charge right before he pleaded guilty to the other one. In August 2024, the feds hit YoungBoy with a new charge for being a felon in possession of a firearm after they raided his crib and found guns inside. YoungBoy's also fighting the drug case at the same time, and nobody knows how that situation is going to play out. And this isn't the first time that YoungBoy's been facing serious charges though. Back in 2014, YoungBoy caught a robbery charge and served 6 months behind bars. That's when he decided to start taking rap seriously. When he came home, YoungBoy hopped in the booth and recorded his first mixtape. YoungBoy been rapping for a long time, and even his mom was a rapper back in the day. When YoungBoy was a kid, his mom would take him to the studio with her because his dad was serving 55 years on a robbery charge. YoungBoy's mom never made any noise in the industry, but she hopped back in the booth when YoungBoy featured her on the track About My Business. YoungBoy started getting a buzz on his name, and
I skip her part every time. I only listen. I love that song, but I only listen to his part. I'm not even trying to be funny.
One of YoungBoy's closest homies was the younger brother of a rapper from TBG named JayMoney, and that's how YoungBoy got clicked up with them. JayMoney and YoungBoy were really tight, but then they sparked a beef that ended with JayMoney dying and YoungBoy getting locked up for attempted murder.
You know this.
YoungBoy dropped his first mixtape, Life Before Fame, while he was still rocking with TBG, but it didn't get much attention. YoungBoy knew that he had the potential to be a big star, but everyone at TBG was focused on JayMoney because he had a major buzz in Baton Rouge after dropping the track iPhone 6. So YoungBoy realized that if he wanted to blow up, he had to start his own crew. YoungBoy split off from TBG and started the NBA movement. But the problems really kicked off when YoungBoy started rocking with his cousin, Boozilla. Boozilla repped the Bottom Boy Gorillas, aka BBG. BBG and TBG already had major issues, and YoungBoy and Boozilla were actually ops back in the day because YoungBoy was tight with TBG. YoungBoy started dissing JayMoney and the rest of TBG, and on the intro to his second mixtape, YoungBoy raps, I started with some niggas about a year ago, but they ain't live up to the shit that they'll talk, but now I'm in it, I'm my own boss. Now every nigga around me NBA, they running for more money, more problems, time to go to war. I feel it's you or me, I ain't trying to go. It turned out that JayMoney had actually hooked up with YoungBoy's sister, and that's one of the reasons they fell out. YoungBoy aired JayMoney out about it on the track Changes and raps, fuck a nigga, I won't show no pity. Thuggin' hard, me and Lil Mistress. Lord bless them, cause they both scarred. He won't speak on fucking my sister. He also called out everyone in TBG and said, death the only thing that's not my vision. It's at the corner. I forgot to mention. YoungBoy, not TBG. NBA, it's a way of living. YoungBoy got really tight with Boozilla after he stopped rocking with TBG. And what happened next is what took the beef with TBG to a deadly level. In 2016, Boozilla was beefing with a set called Forever Loyalty. He had issues with a dude from there named Deusa, and on the track Forgive Me, Boozilla called him out and raps, Deusa be scared walking through the South. Then on November 2nd, 2016, the ops caught Boozilla and shot him to death. Nobody was booked for killing Boozilla, but rumors said that Deusa was involved with the hit. Boozilla getting killed is what really turned YoungBoy up in the streets. On the same day that Boozilla died, YoungBoy went sliding on the ops. YoungBoy was with his homie NBA Joe and another dude, and they started letting off shots at people they thought killed Boozilla. The ops started busting back and hit NBA Joe in the neck. Then YoungBoy ran off on foot after they crashed the whip they were sliding in. He escaped for a couple of weeks, but then the cops booked YoungBoy for attempted murder.
Joe.
After YoungBoy got locked up, JayMoney started dissing on tracks like WNBA Smoke when he raps, I keep that stick on me, I got your bitch on me, she really real, play with me, I send a blitz, homie, God get him and make sure you get his click, homie, you end up missing whenever you drop a diss on me. YoungBoy didn't wait to clap back though. At first he was facing 40 years for the shootout with the ops, but YoungBoy caught a huge break in the attempted murder case and only got hit with a 9-month sentence by pleading guilty to smaller charges. And when he came home, YoungBoy sent wild shots at JayMoney on the track Ride on Them and raps, "I heard a nigga said what? You know what it is. Boy, you gon' get your head buzzed trying to stunt for real. These niggas making diss songs. Come on now, boy, be real. AI YoungBoy be the reason that your dog killed. I speak this shit, I live this shit, we do this shit for real." JayMoney wasn't backing down though. He dropped another YoungBoy diss called Industry, and that's allegedly what got him killed. A couple weeks after the track dropped, someone caught JayMoney outside of the studio he always worked at and killed him. JayMoney's death was only the beginning though. YoungBoy's homie Lil Pap was charged with killing JayMoney and ended up taking a plea deal. Lil Pap still claims he wasn't the shooter, and JayMoney's homie Fredo Bang also said that the cops got the wrong dude.
Oh, he's making arrests. Might be wrong. A man ain't do that.
YoungBoy kept dissing JayMoney.
Ops always do that. They never want to get credit to nobody.
Remember smoking weed with your
that man
brother?
in there smoked him and got away with it. But y'all know this. What he gotta tell him?
He did some foul shit and had sex with my sister and threw it in my face in front of people on Insta. Rumors are flying that YoungBoy's manager, Big Dump, is the one who put a bag on JayMoney's head. And a few months later, Lit Yoshi and Boulevard Quick from TBG allegedly clapped back and killed him. Big Dump was standing outside his uncle's house talking to some friends when someone pulled up and started letting off shots. A woman standing next to him also got hit, and they were both transported to the hospital, but Big Dump ended up dying. Big Dump had a major impact on YoungBoy's career, so it was a huge loss. YoungBoy later wrote a song about him called Letter to Big Dump. Fredo Bang and Boulevard Quick started dissing YoungBoy and his crew, and then in November 2018, Boulevard Quick also ended up dying. After it went down, YoungBoy allegedly dissed Boulevard Quick on the track Uncharted Love and rapped, "Do dirty work and fucking Timbs. We leave the mark above the rim. You was like my brother. Why the fuck you crossed that line? Blew that fat bitch mine before he tried. Not an army bigger that won't slay me or I. Guns to your head, we'll let that smoke float to the sky." The war in Baton Rouge was getting crazy, and YoungBoy's ops wanted to kill him so badly that they followed him all the way to Miami. But before that went down, YoungBoy ended up behind bars again when he got arrested in Florida. YoungBoy was supposed to be performing at a nightclub in Tallahassee, Florida, but the cops booked him right before the show. It turned out that he had a warrant in Georgia, and YoungBoy was arrested for assault, weapons violations, and kidnapping for assaulting his girlfriend, Jania Jackson. After YoungBoy was arrested, a video leak showed him throwing Jania Jackson down and dragging her into a hotel room. YoungBoy lost some fans over the situation, but he got off easy and only spent a month in jail. And the case officially closed a couple of years later when YoungBoy pleaded guilty to simple battery family violence and went through an anger management course. YoungBoy stayed out of trouble for a while, but in May 2019, he got arrested and almost ended up getting killed. YoungBoy was in Miami for Rolling Loud, but the ops followed him there and were sliding through the city looking for him. All the ops had to do was look at YoungBoy's Twitter account to see where he was though. Even though YoungBoy had a huge target on his back, he tweeted, "You can be anything, we gonna put that iron on you," and added his location to the tweet. Then that same day, Lit Yoshi and some other TBG affiliates allegedly caught YoungBoy outside of his hotel and started letting off shots. YoungBoy's team started busting back, and an innocent dude got caught in the middle of the shootout and tragically died. Most of YoungBoy's charges got dropped over the situation, but he still got sentenced to 90 days in jail and 14 months of house arrest. YoungBoy's beef with TBG,
man, y'all already know.
But YoungBoy and Fredo Bang sparked it back up in 2020. The news broke that they were dropping albums on the same day, and Fredo clowned YoungBoy over the situation. Then YoungBoy clapped back and told Fredo to dig all three of his brothers up.
"Go dig all three of your brothers up with your scary ass. You a bitch. Stop running from me. I ain't in no competition with you. Stop writing. You a hoe."
The beef with TBG wasn't
Fredo
the only
definitely
drama
was trying to
YoungBoy
get
had
his
going
name
on.
about YoungBoy.
Back in the day,
He ain't had
YoungBoy
no
was cool
clap
with
by
Lil
who
Durk
fuck,
and King
man. I
Von.
don't even know
Durk and them
dude.
even dropped a track together back in 2017. But then King Von sparked a
Von.
beef and started taking shots
Yeah,
at
I already
YoungBoy.
know.
It all allegedly
Von.
started when King Von dissed YoungBoy on IG Live and said he was capping in his raps.
You got cap in your raps.
Von was also spotted hanging out with one of YoungBoy's baby mamas,
What he
Jania,
was
which
capping
also
about
sparked a lot
though?
of rumors
That's what I don't
online.
get.
They started going back and forth on social media, and after Von moved to Atlanta, YoungBoy allegedly dissed him on the track Dead Trolls and raps, "Travel around with hella troops. I got pictures of you, little pussy bitch. Plan on standing something in Atlanta too. Won't get up with me, but I don't fuck with you." Then a month later, King Von ran up on YoungBoy's homie Quando Rondo in Atlanta and died.
Got his ass
They ran into
smoked.
each other outside of a hookah lounge, and Von ran up and punched Quando Rondo in the face.
Drop my shit.
Then, Quando Rondo's homie, Lil Tim, started letting off shots and killed Von and shot a few other people. That's when YoungBoy's beef with Lil Durk really kicked off, and YoungBoy started taking shots at everyone who was rocking with Durk. On the track, Bring the Hook, YoungBoy not only dissed Vaughn, but anyone who sided with O-Block in the beef, rapping, nigga, this that Squid Game. O-Block pack get rolled up. Murder what they told us. Atlanta boy get folded up. Nigga, get your hoes up. These bitches throwing up green flags. Throwing that NBA up. For me, set you up to bust your ass. YoungBoy made it to the top of the game by himself. But a lot of people think he hurt his career with all the drama. And he even started beefing with his own homies in the industry. YoungBoy was tight with Kodak Black and had some music with him too. But then Kodak allegedly took a shot at YoungBoy on the track Time Never Mattered and raps, "But I hope that I don't go broke again. Nigga, I'm killing young babies. Kodak never going broke again. Nigga, you a free agent." Then Quando burned Kodak's Sniper Gang shirt on IG Live, and Sniper Gang responded by burning an NBA YoungBoy shirt. Everything cooled off after Kodak got locked up in 2019, and YoungBoy squashed the beef when he dropped Letter to Kodak and raps, "I've been in it for so long, but still can't get it right. Follow my heart, I never let no one control my life. Kodak locked up, and I miss him, so I'ma send a kite." They were all good for a while, but then YoungBoy and Kodak started beefing again when Yak accused YoungBoy of snitching. It all started when YoungBoy's ex slashed his tires and stabbed his baby mama. YoungBoy had dated Floyd Mayweather's daughter, Ayanna, for a while, and she obviously didn't take the breakup very well. She was arrested for stabbing YoungBoy's baby mama, and a report came out that said YoungBoy is fully cooperating with authorities. That's when Kodak called YoungBoy out on Instagram and said he was a snitch. YoungBoy clapped back and said he's not listening to anyone who's locked up.
"I ain't never paid attention to a nigga, especially from no motherfucking cell, nigga."
But the situation cooled off.
That live was too
YoungBoy
funny,
and Yak
though.
didn't have any drama for a while, but then Kodak dissed YoungBoy's fans. So YoungBoy dropped the track Head Busted and raps, "Bitch, I'm cutthroat. To my op and shirt, I don't fuck with gremlins." YoungBoy has scars on his forehead because he had to wear a neck brace as a kid. And Yak dissed him about it on the track Better Run when he raps, "Better run, get your gun. I tell them go, they say it's done. I'm so cutthroat, put a dent in your head, oh yeah, another one." It looked like YoungBoy and Kodak's beef was about to get serious. But then YoungBoy started to Stop the Violence campaign and everything changed. YoungBoy had been making enemies all over the industry and was taking shots at everyone. But then out of nowhere, he started squashing the drama. He got cool with Kodak again and made plans to link up with him on FaceTime. But nobody expected what happened next. YoungBoy's beef with Fredo Bang and TBG turned Baton Rouge into a war zone, and both sides had lost people over the situation. Nobody thought they would ever move on, but then this happened. In December 2022, Fredo Bang and YoungBoy squashed the beef and put on a toy drive in Baton Rouge together. At first, everyone thought it was a fake story, but the toy drive was real. And Fredo Bang told DJ Vlad that he had talked to YoungBoy on the phone.
Did the two of you get on the phone together?
We talked.
How did that talk go?
It was basically us talking, and like I say, it's never been a problem. It was more so of us, how can we show that it's never been a problem from the start?
Squashing the beef with Fredo Bang was wild, but YoungBoy shocked everyone again when the news broke that he wasn't beefing with Lil Durk anymore either. Durk and YoungBoy have been sending shots at each other ever since King Von was killed. Their beef split the rap game in half and was making headlines all over the place.
I see YoungBoy not beefing with people who don't want to beef for real. You know what I'm saying? He don't want to beef. But somebody like Durk, bro, people that died, there's too many people in bro ear. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with Durk, hey, but there's too many people in ear, like, he gotta stand on that shit. Von dead. Von dead. Y'all done already dissed him, he dead. There ain't no letting that go, bro.
But it didn't take long for him to start dissing again.
You got to. There ain't no letting that go, bro. Von dead,
bro.
Real shit.
YoungBoy started taking shots at Durk because they were dropping albums on the same day. YoungBoy called Durk a bitch and dissed academics too. Durk ended up changing his release date, and YoungBoy told him, "Bitch, you ain't gonna never troll off a gangster again." And when YoungBoy's album dropped, he took shots at Lil Durk, Drake, and way more people. Like on the track Fuck the Industry Part 2, when he raps, "Talked to Drake cross FaceTime, he wasn't feeling me. Told me that he fucked with Durk, damn, that shit getting to me. Told me they like the shit I'm doing, but can't do shit with me. So when we cross our ways, fuck what you say, bitch, you my enemy." YoungBoy's peace with Fredo Bang didn't last long either. A few months after they put on the toy drive together, YoungBoy started beefing again when they allegedly took a shot at JayMoney on the track Bitch Let's Do It and raps, "I'ma get him bust up, he fucked up, don't tell me nothing, I'ma get your head bust, little nigga, all that fucking stunning. They gon' lay his head on the pillow if we creep up on him." Fredo Bang clapped back on the track Free Melly and raps, "Thought it was over, they turned they back and won't fuck with me. And every time I turn around, they always ask me about that boy. I don't give a fuck about no pill. I push it down, and that's on God. He got more money, got more plaques, but I've been that before this rap. I turn a nigga into a pack, and he gon' vouch. That's a fact." But besides all the industry and street drama, YoungBoy's had a lot of issues in his own family. YoungBoy allegedly has 11 kids with 9 different women, and it seems like he has a pretty bad relationship with most of his baby mamas. Back in 2023, his baby mama Drea Simone called YoungBoy out for not helping her raising their kid. YoungBoy clapped back and called her a wide pussy bitch, but Dre isn't the only one he's got problems with. YoungBoy also doesn't have a great relationship with his baby mama Jania. In 2019, he exposed her for allegedly giving him herpes in an unreleased song. A track called Truth About Herpes surfaced online, where YoungBoy raps, "That ain't the truth when I hear what you saying. I got herpes and I gave it to Nee. To tell the truth, that chick gave it to me." Jania claimed it was cap and that YoungBoy was just doing it to create drama so he could sell more records. YoungBoy also raps about the situation on the track Can't Be Saved, where he said, "Herpes in my blood and that shit got me crying. I really got feelings, you see, without science." Although that time, he didn't mention who gave it to him. YoungBoy later said he did it to get ahead of the story and let the fans know himself before it got out. But it also seems like he did it to get back at Jania. But Jania isn't the only one of YoungBoy's baby mamas he exposed. In 2020, YoungBoy hopped on Twitter and told everyone that one of his baby mamas hooked up with his own brother. It's not clear which one of them it was, but YoungBoy's had drama with pretty much all of them. In 2022, YoungBoy called out his baby mamas on Instagram and said that he was cutting him and his kids out of his life. It's not clear what was going on behind the scenes or why YoungBoy called him out like that, but luckily it seems like his relationship with Jaslyn Michelle is better than the rest of them. YoungBoy and Jaslyn have 2 kids together, and they actually ended up getting married while YoungBoy was locked down on house arrest in Utah. The drama with the rest of his baby mamas could be bad though. YoungBoy's made billions in the rap game, but he could end up losing a lot of it if he starts getting sued for child support. And according to reports, YoungBoy had his 12th kid with a new baby mama that nobody even knew about until September 2024. YoungBoy allegedly had a daughter named Kiori with a woman named Haley in 2023. It's not clear how everyone found out about the situation, but after the news broke, Haley confirmed YoungBoy was the dad and clapped back at people who were hating on her. People on social media said Haley leaked the info about her daughter with YoungBoy, but Haley said she could have just posted a photo of YoungBoy holding Kiori if she wanted everyone to know about it. YoungBoy hasn't spoken on the situation, but Haley said that they've known each other for years. YoungBoy's made headlines for all the wrong reasons, and a lot of people are saying that he started to fall off. He broke records for being the youngest artist to ever have a 100 tracks chart on the Billboard Hot 100 chart. In 2023, he had more streams on YouTube than Drake and Taylor Swift, and YoungBoy has over 16 million monthly listeners on Spotify. All of the success helped him get a $60 million deal with Motown Records in 2023, which is one of the biggest deals in music history. Even though YoungBoy has had drama going on in his whole career, it never slowed him down. He wasn't able to do shows for years, but fans are still listening every time he drops something new. But even though YoungBoy isn't falling off in the industry right now, his legal issues could destroy his whole career. He's facing some serious charges that could send him away for a long time. Hopefully it doesn't go that way, but tap in for updates, because you never know what's going to happen when NBA YoungBoy is involved.
I ain't gonna cap. YoungBoy damn near still gonna come back and shit. Like, he ain't really fail or nothing like that. It's just a little hope, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a hope, you know what I'm saying? He gonna be in jail for a little bit too. He gonna waste a lot of time in there too, you know what I'm saying? But he ain't never gonna be downhill till he already done impacted too many motherfuckers. It's too late, you know what I'm saying? Whatever he say, niggas gonna listen to it. So it's like, it's too late, you know what I'm saying? But y'all let me know what y'all think about the video in the comments. You know what I'm saying? If you did enjoy the video, if you leave a like, subscribe, I would appreciate that. Till next time.